What's up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. So as many as y'all know, I do a lot of videos on Chevy products. Now I do work for Chevrolet here in Tyler, Texas, called Powertrain Chevrolet. So if you're in the market to buy a new vehicle, make sure you call me, which I'll leave my number in the description. Now, just starting out to explain to you what vehicle I have in front of me, let me show you the 2025 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. Now this unit specifically is an LTZ with the trailboss package. So as many as y'all know, General Motors did release a new package for the 2025 Silverados, which is a trailboss. Now if you're familiar with the trailboss package on the 1500, this is pretty much the same thing. Now a lot of people are asking me, is this truck really capable of doing anything? What is it? What exactly does it do? And what exactly does it come with? So let me explain to you. Now on the trailboss, of course, you're gonna get the black grille, black bumpers, red tow hooks, which is on every single trailboss there is out there. Now not only that, on these it's actually a gloss black and not a matte black, which makes it a little bit easier to clean and gives it more of that shiny look. But if you look on the side, the trailboss also has black wheels, which are 20-inch. Now I did notice on some of our 3/4 tons that not all the trail bosses came with all-terrain tires. Now you can either get the BF Goodrich tires, which is an all-terrain tires, or you can get the normal Goodyear tires. So definitely check that out. Now this one right here is paired with the 6.6 Duramax. Now this one's got the 10-speed Allison. Now you do have that 6.6 gas available on the 3/4 tons, which you can get in any single package from the work truck to the high country and the ZR2. So if you're in the market about buying a trail boss or any 3/4 tons, just keep in mind you can get those two options on any single truck, 3/4 ton truck and 1 ton truck. So check that out, guys, and check out the multi tailgate, which is something I really like about these trucks now, which is also available on the 1500. So if you own a 1500 and this one and yours has this same option, let me know what you think about it. Now I've had a couple people say that it's real helpful, and I've had a lot of people complain about it, but definitely check that out. Now another standard feature I've noticed on these trucks is you do get a bedliner on every single trail boss you get. Now I'm not 100% that you'll get it on the 1500, but I know you'll get it on the 25s. Now you also get a little power outlet, so you can carry a little chainsaw or something like that. Now it is capable of doing small stuff. It will not do a fridge or anything like that. You'll blow fuse. Now this one does have that 360 tech package, so you'll get the cameras on the pretty much on the third brake light, on the tailgate, on the mirrors, on the grill. I mean, just everywhere from overhead, sides to front and back. So that is something really nice. And check out this black bumper, which is also really nice, and that is part of the Trailboss package. And the bow ties, of course, you get that black, so it comes with the dark appearance package also, and the C71. And check out this step right here, guys, which is something that I really like a lot. My dad's a construction worker, so his biggest complaint was on the 2014-15 models. That's the first year GM released a step, and you barely had any space to fit a steel toe boot. So now GM has definitely upgraded those steps, rear steps, to a little bit bigger foots, which you also get on the bed and of course, like the bumpers. Now this one does have the retractable steps, which is only available on LTZ and up. Now I'm not 100% that the LTs get it, but I don't believe that is an option. But if you were looking into getting that, I know you can add an aftermarket one. It is capable of putting something like that. But going into interior, guys, check this out. This one does come with the sunroof, perforated leather, which is heated and cooled seats, which is something that a lot of people like. Especially, that's the main reason a lot of people get the LTZ, just because of those options. It's got four-wheel drive, heads-up display. I mean, you get it all. Pretty much the same thing as a high country, if you ask me, other than the appearance package and the different stitching on the seats and different color options you have. Now, with that being said, guys, let's go back to the rear. Let me show you something I really do enjoy about these trucks is, you get the extra leg room, you get the heated seats in the back, the air vents, type C USB port, and this is my favorite part, which are the little storage seats. That's the way I would call it, I guess. You can put toothbrushes if you're traveling or anything like that. You could put toothbrush, toilet paper, so the small things you need to stop and when you're traveling. So that is really helpful. Now let me show you something. This is me being on the truck. I will show you pretty much how the space is. Check out that leg room. Now I am short, I'm 5'8", so like I said, but even though with the guy that's 6 foot plus, you have enough leg room. You're not struggling to fit in there. Your back's not bend it over to try to fit right, and that goes front and back. So that is something, like I said, that I like about these trucks. On the 1500s and 25, you get the same space. Especially check out this infotainment system. So you get the new screen. Especially I know a lot of y'all that own the 19s, 20s, and 21s. I believe 22 was the last year you got the little smaller screen. It switched up in 23 and up, so check that out. Now you got the rear view mirror, which has a camera, which is part of the tech convenience package. Now that has been available for the last couple years. I know it's been out since like 2016, 17. I could be wrong, but correct me if I am. But check that out, guys. Now you get the exhaust brake and all that. Like I said, heated cooled seats, which is my favorite feature on this truck. Like I said, I have SUV and mine has it. And like I said, it's one of the features that I acquire the most. So like I said, it's definitely something that sells itself pretty much for a lot of people. So you get the sliding window in the back, which is part of the package, like I said. Now check out that heads-up display. I don't know if you saw it or not, but it's something really nice. Now I've noticed that on the 6.6 Duramax, they do get about 500 to 600 a tank. Now, as a matter of fact, I just sold a gasser and they also did the same thing. So thank you for watching, guys.